All right, let's get to the fun part. The defense here, but I have to start with the kickball. First of all, here's where I want to start with it. There was a play, Aaron Gordon gets the ball and Jamal Murray cuts last game, and Murray goes for it, and Kevin Love sticks his foot out trying to kick it. Misses. You know, he missed? I don't remember that. Misses. You know why? Because it's not easy. It actually takes an incredible amount of hand-eye coordination. I'm telling you, let me cut it off. I like you're going in hot. Yeah. You're going in with, not only is it a good thing, but you have to be good at it. I'm just saying. And then there was another play in this game, actually, a second one to help me prove my point here, where Kyle Lowry actually threw the ball away because he went to throw the pass, and at the last minute, Jokic stuck his foot out, and he kind of just changes the angle on it, and Jokic ends up getting a hand on it. So two perfect examples here, because I think the idea is, if I understand your argument well enough, you don't like it because it's a non-basketball play, and because it's just going to slow the game down, everybody's going to be doing it. I disagree. I think it's hard to do. And I think he uses it, like, first of all, he invented it very clearly. Nobody's ever done this before. It's an invention that I think he has the skill to do.
He broke the record for most kickballs in a season by like Thanksgiving. Yeah. And it was like very clear that he was, I don't know what he finished at, but he was like quadruple anybody else after 50 games.
Doesn't this make it more interesting though?
So listen, fans of ball kicking.
Those are called soccer fans.
Yeah. I love soccer. I've grown to love soccer in my old age. My dad, it drives him crazy that I don't love soccer. He hates soccer. My anti-ball kicking stance does not originate with Nikola Jokic, and the receipts are there to prove it in my column. The godfather of intentionally kicking the ball at the expense of playing real defense, for me, was Carlos Boozer. And he was the first person that I wrote about it with, because he would be covering the pick and roll, and there would be a pocket pass, and he would like Fred Astaire dance move, all four lanes, starfishing out in every direction. Like, please God, let me get something on the basketball, because God knows I can't slide my feet and get into the play. And it's not, you know why it's not a basketball play? Because it's against the rules. Yeah. They have tried to legislate it out of the game. I actually, so that's my only thing. And now, so it predates Jokic, but Jokic, look, if you're going to do it, just go all the way and do it. And he did.
You know what else is against the rules, Zach? Playing defense.
I know, it's kind of true.
They're at such a disadvantage.
Yeah, you can't set a record for best offensive rating of all time.
And that's why the block charge thing to me was such a, ban the charge. I'm like, all right, at what point, do we just want, and that was at the competition committee meeting or it was the GM's committee at the Combine in Chicago. I was told from people in the room, the number one topic of conversation was,
really,
we need to help not everyone was in agreement about it, but do we need to rebalance the game a little bit? Right. So maybe kicking, maybe more kicking.
So how many did you have this year? Was it it was 50 or 60?
I don't remember where it ended up. I believe at one point, the last time I checked, he was up to 45 or 50. And I think the season high last year was 13.
Right.
Something like that. And by Vucevic, I think was the previous king.
Well, I was going to say, I'm told, and I don't know if this is the entire Balkans, but it's a very Serbian thing to do. To just find your one little foothold of advantage and
find the loophole.
Hey, look, I will take the L on the following parts of the kickball debate. Number one, it works. I mean, it was never, I always thought it worked because the only penalty is you get back to 14 on the shot clock. That's it. It was clearly smart tactically, and no one else seems to care that much. They don't seem to be, it's like me and Jeff Van Gundy and other cranky people. Tom Ziller, in his, I don't know if you guys are subscribers to his newsletter, he came out today or yesterday and said, we got to put a stop to it. It's not a basketball play. So and that made me feel like I've been seen and heard, and I'm not alone.
Here's what I would say. Let's see if anybody else can do this.
Yeah.
Anybody else try?
How about we don't? How about we don't?
I say all right, we'll get in here. If we're getting 20 kickballs a game, I'm just saying,
You know who should come back? You know who should come out doing it next year?
Who's that?
Embiid. Embiid should be like, I want to reinvigorate the MVP talk. Oh, this guy does it. I'm going to start kicking everything.
Nobody shoots the Sombor Shuffle. I don't know why.
The Sombor Shuffle is the Sombor Shuffle is the one he hit against the Lakers. Sometimes you just laugh.